7:25 now. 'Tis the season, but when it comes to social media and dating, you want to be careful about being jolly, especially when you post online, Twitter, Facebook. You know the drill. Here with more on what makes naughty or nice when it comes to social dating, our social media expert with the Kristen Ruby Media Group. Kristen Ruby, nice to have you back.
Thank
and this is, I would imagine, this is a kind of a very curious time for do's and don'ts for social media because everyone's in a festive mood, everyone wants to share pictures, but again, some of those pictures, if you're not careful, get you in trouble.
Absolutely, Matt. And what happens is that you don't want to be overly festive in social media sites because what can happen is once you take it, it stays there forever, especially at a company holiday party, for example.
Yeah, let's talk about naughty and nice, which I love for this time of year. Let's talk about the nice stuff. What works? What is appropriate for posting online?
For example, a perfect thing that would be appropriate is if you are ice skating with a date at Rockefeller Center.
Cute.
Okay? If you are doing
amusing, curated.
If you're doing a toy drive and you want to promote that online, that's a great thing to do.
Absolutely. But that's not the only thing that goes on this time of year. You've got a lot of partying, a lot of holiday festive stuff. Often there is a little bit of alcohol involved as well. Let's talk about when things that are naughty,
well, taking photos at an office holiday party that are inappropriate, dressing inappropriately, which you may be the girl at the party that dressed inappropriately, but if there's a photo of it, then it's going to stay forever.
And as you just said a moment ago, once it's on Facebook, it's there.
It never goes away.
You think you could delete it, but again, it's not so easy to do that.
Yes.
Let's talk about not so much, not only dressing appropriately for company parties, but acting appropriately. Because again, same deal with the photos. Once it's out there, you're in trouble.
This is so important. I'm glad you brought this up. You think about how quickly things go viral, whether it's TMZ, YouTube, someone with their flip cam.
That sounds like something we were just talking about a moment ago. Yeah.
Their HD, iPhone. They can take a video of you if you're acting inappropriately with a coworker. It's going online.
And remember, this is the stuff exactly that is fodder for the rumor mill.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or the water cooler on Monday morning.
Let's talk about kissing somebody under the mistletoe.
You want to be very careful with who you're kissing under the mistletoe, Matt. You have to be careful.
That's a general comment, but I mean, in terms of how do you apply that to Facebook? In terms of if you are a single person, if you have an active dating life, for that matter.
You want to be very careful if you have an active dating life. What you choose to share online, especially if you've mixed your friends and colleagues into one profile, you don't want to appear as if you're having constant flings in social media sites.
Right, and all right, to finish up, let's talk about, obviously, and there's a common theme here of what goes on Facebook, what goes on Twitter stays there forever. That includes your behavior and your ranting, if you will, especially if, say, your boss, who may or may not be somewhat Scrooge-like, tends to give you the chef when it comes to a bonus, tends to do or say something at the end of the year that's really not going to bode well for your career. You could make it worse.
I see a lot of people making this mistake, and you don't want to use these sites to complain about your boss or the holiday bonus you didn't get, especially if you've connected with someone you think would never tell them. They'll tell him.
It's not even 6 degrees to Kevin Bacon anymore. It's 2 degrees to your boss in this case. And if it gets back to him, you're gonna
get the boot. You're
gonna have trouble long past the holiday season.
Yes.
Yes. So remember, be nice and don't act naughty. If you want more of what Kris has to say, it's on our website at WTNH.com. Kristen Ruby, always a pleasure.
Thanks, Matt.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Be nice, young lady. No naughty stuff from you. When we come back, we will take a look at the top stories in the forecast. Stick around at 7:29.